but you seem to have a ton of energy and a ton of adrenaline for just pushing the boundaries. And that goes to your next thing that you did just recently in Alaska, Catch A Dream.
Catch A Dream, yeah.
Let's talk about that experience.
So Catch A Dream is, it's not a sister company, but it's an alternative, if you will, to Make-A-Wish Foundation. The Make-A-Wish Foundation, as most people know, is terminally ill children, usually ages 0 to 20. They have a wish, 6 months left to live-ish, and then they are granted that, whether it's meeting a celebrity or going to Disneyland or whatever it is, they're granted that one wish from Make-A-Wish. And unfortunately, for ethical reasons, they chose not to allow to be able to grant wishes for children who want to either fish or hunt.
Yeah.
Whether they want to catch a fish or they want to get that trophy before they die, which is understandable. I mean, that's totally fine for Make-A-Wish, but it didn't lend well for, you know, these kids that did have that wish. And so Catch A Dream was created, I think like 20 years ago or like 15 years. It's relatively new compared to Make-A-Wish.
Yeah.
So and then I had the opportunity to go up and be a part of it, and now extend and further. I'm going to Missouri in September to do a little bit more filming. Because filming is kind of my forte.
Totally.
So yeah, and so it was really cool. It was just super eye-opening, and it's amazing how someone with just like not much left to live, and he had leukemia, non-Hodgkin's leukemia, 3rd time remission, and the kid's more happier than like everyone in this room.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just absolutely nuts that someone can be that happy, and it's just like it to tears at the end of the experience. It was like coming home from camp and you're just leaving everyone and you're crying, and it was just like unbelievable. And he made all of us laugh and had all the jokes, and it's just incredible. And he caught a fish, bigger fish than everyone there in Alaska. We're in Kenai River, Alaska.
Yeah.
He catches the
Fish
biggest
are
fish.
huge. Yeah.
And these professionals are standing around, their waiters, they've been fishing for 40, 50 years, and he does 2 casts into the water and just by luck catches like the biggest sockeye that was caught the entire trip. We were there, the entire week and a half, 2 weeks. It was amazing. So he got to catch it. It was cool. He caught his dream.
That's really, he caught his dream. And I think that's beautiful. And I also think it's beautiful that through your fight with life-threatening illness, you're particularly tied to this. And I mean, it's a sensitive subject, but if we could please talk about that, because I think it is a driver in the things that you do.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed about 1.5 years ago now, something called Scleroderma, and it's a progressive skin disorder, but for me, unfortunately, it's affecting a bit more than just skin. It's going into the organs, and so my tendons are getting tighter, and I'm getting weaker, and my energy's dwindling, and so I'm trying to live life to the fullest, clearly.
Yeah, dropping down
from the ceiling, and doing canyoneering and stuff like that. And there's some options, and I'm trying to get to that way, and they're getting really close in the big breakthrough of it. But it's an autoimmune disease, just like anything else. Rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, like. It affects everyone differently, but unfortunately, me, it's going faster than I really want it to go.
Yeah.
I mean, right? Like,
As
opposed to slower than I want it to go.
Right.
But no, I mean, after that experience, it's just like, okay, I can't be upset. I can't, you know, I can't be like, oh, these are the cards I'm dealt. This sucks, you know. No, I'm gonna start going down canyons.
Yeah.
Why not? Like, live life to live, dude. Like, gosh, man.
Seriously, say it.
Hug people.
Say it.
Like, just get out, people, and experience stuff, you know. Spend the money, save the money, just travel, do what you can when you're young, because you just never know, what's going to happen and what you're going to come across. You know, we've all lost people before their time, so.
Yeah, and I think you're a precious life, and I feel incredibly fortunate that you're infusing that energy into this show, and I think it really shows. Sure. And I personally would love to thank you. I know a lot of the Live in Portland team. Thank you very much. So much for coming out.
Yeah, awesome, thank you.
Before you leave, if my audience here or my audience at home wants to get in touch with you, how can they reach you?
RoyDufek.com. Everything's on there, from YouTube to Instagram to social medias, everything. So RoyDuf as in Frank, E as in Edward, K.com. So that's pretty much, like the way they give me. Everything's on there, links and everything. So
awesome.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about your social media company. Can we talk about that real quick?
Oh yeah, real quick. So I run a company called Handle Social, where I manage social media advertising for like Facebook and YouTube and Google and things like that, to bring like lead generation to companies. Basically, just helping companies build their business when they don't understand the intricacies of how that kind of stuff works. And so I don't necessarily create content, but I just like am able to. I understand psychology better than a lot of people inside. Just help companies build that way.
Yeah. The man who does everything, everybody.